Dylan!
Hey, everybody.
You son of a bitch.
There it is. Let's get back into it, shall we? Continue where we left off with Armored Core Verdict Day. Mission 5, Secret Game. Support Allied Intelligence Squadron's extraction. Enemy unknown, main enemy force unknown. Oh, do I still have it at double speed? I do. Oops. Yeah, we read that already. He keeps doing this, but his partner never shows up. Oh, he finally got one. There it is. Hey, co-op, let's go. Of course, I think that's just an AI, partner though. I don't think it's. I don't know how it works. I don't fucking know. An intelligence squadron presently in Venide territory is planning an extraction effort. Rendezvous with them at the specified location and serve as their escort. Exercise caution. Enemy pursuit is expected. Mission objective: support Allied Intelligence Squadron's extraction. Okay. Here we go. That makes sense. The little tooltip help thing down there. Yeah.
Mercenaries, over here! They're on our tail! Hurry up!
Serious, huh?
How many on you?
We've been hit! We've been hit! It's no good! We're going down!
Serious are the purple guys, I think, right?
Damn amateurs. We can't abandon them. Drop now.
More hostiles! They keep coming!
Main system. Activating combat mode.
Let's get it. Our homie's right there on the left.
System.
Scans show they have a gun battery.
There's a fake signal from the helicopter. Guess we gotta help.
Batman interrupted our
Forces
computer.
approaching from the front.
Friendly reinforcements aren't far off. Defend the helicopter until then. We have to do something about that gun battery. Find a way to take it out.
Enemy near the chopper. Get them now.
AUAC, are you the mercenaries on our side?
Back up at last. It took you long enough.
What's the status of our unit? See for yourself. Just get over here. Understood. Drop the UNAC.
Initiating operation.
More of these automatons.
No need to worry. We should have no problem handling that many.
Maybe, but these things give me the creeps.
System.
Wait, something's wrong. What? Some kind of trouble?
Stop interrupting the computer.
Watch out. Something's wrong with the automatons.
Of course, here we go. The betrayal. Typical.
What is going on? The UNACs aren't following orders. I don't understand.
Surprise, motherfucker.
Damn UNACs. They're all turning on us.
Engage. Take them all out.
I'm glad this game is actually being more of a direct sequel to the last game, unlike For Answer being Like, yeah, technically it's a sequel, but it like doesn't even follow up on
You are leaving the mission area.
the core of the
Turn
story
back
of Armored Core
immediately.
4, you know? At least this game, it's looking more and more like it's
Shoulder,
focusing
ammo
directly
depleted.
on how the last game ended, and I like that. I wonder if Armored Core 6 will be another reboot since it's, you know, 10 years later. They might have just started a whole new storyline. I'm counting on that. So, and if that is the case, I'm hoping this just wraps up Armored Core 5 storyline in a nice, neat little bow, but you know how Armored Core games are sometimes, or most of the time, they just end abruptly, so I'm not gonna hold my breath.
AC damage.
But I hope we get
Take
some kind of
evasive action.
closure.
Energy at 30%. Energy depleted.
These things are no fucking joke. God damn, dude.
Enemy signature's gone. Not a soul left moving, including those UNACs.
Explain yourselves. What the hell is going on? We're in the dark as well. The UNAC logic patterns should have been normal. You expect us to believe that?
You bastard!
That is all we know right now. We will pay you a suitable reward. That I can promise.
What a mess this is turning into.
Do
We need to
bullshit.
head back and get some answers.
Mission objective complete. System returning to normal mode.
So I'm guessing you did do that mission co-op then. Mission 5, clear. That's fucking cool if you can play the story co-op. I really like that a lot. This was the right era of games for that too. I mean, this is right after Resident Evil 6 came out in 2012. Same year as Armored Core 5. So, you know, Gears of War was still popular. Resident Evil 5 was 2009. So yeah, it's like roughly the same era. A lot of co-op shooters, story-driven co-op shooters were a thing. That era was fun. That was a fun era, being able to play through story-driven games with a friend. I was sad that didn't stay. Like, I like that Resident Evil went back to its roots with Resident Evil 7. And, you know, the remakes that they've done since then and all that, but, like... outside of Resident Evil, other franchises? Kinda wish they would, bring back the co-op, the story-driven co-op shooters. But, you know, it's whatever. He's sending a message to his online partner. That's an impressive AC. A pre-made message. I like that. Alright. Oh shit, I shouldn't have sped it up yet. Jesus, hold on. We're gonna not be able to read this. UNACs on rampage. Multiple regions struck. Urgent report. UNACs under the command of each of the three forces have run amok across the globe, commencing a series of indiscriminate attacks. Dude, they literally copy-pasted Silent Lines storyline, where the Artificial Intelligence Office gave the three companies AI robot technology, and then at the click of a button, they all turned on everybody and started attacking everyone. The phenomenon struck UNACs stationed in a broad range. Pause, champ. In a broad range of locations simultaneously, and the damage continues to spread. While the cause remains unknown, some suspect a fundamental flaw in the UNAC system is to blame. Ground conditions in affected areas remain chaotic, and the Foundation, manufacturer of the UNAC system, has yet to make an official comment. Many readers may feel that these clockwork dolls pose no serious threat to a seasoned human pilot, and it is undeniable that UNACs lack many things. Oh shit. Human inattention, human fear, and human ethics are also on that list. These machines were built to carry out orders coldly and without question. That is what machines do, yes. All readers are advised to proceed with caution. Good luck, and have a nice war.
Dude, bullshit.
Is Foundation culprit in Berserk Unax? Of course. Update on the developing Unax story. It appears the only Unax units affected are those belonging to the three forces. No reports of Unax owned by lesser factions or individuals going out of control have been confirmed. At time of press. Furthermore, affected units all appear to be marching on the nearest tower locations, leaving faction squadrons scrambling to intercept them. At present, the forces appear evenly matched, though reports suggest that at least some of the defensive forces have been wiped out. Given the fact that forces are being... Pause, champ? Sometimes he scrolls quicker, so that's why I pause it. Given the fact that forces are being taken by surprise by assumed allies, this seems an inevitable result. Forces being wiped out, yeah. The concerted and organized nature of the renegade Unax behavior suggests that this may have been an intentional attack. No shit, dude. Sources suggest the three forces' prime suspect is the Foundation itself. Yeah, everyone's gonna turn on it now. Be like, it's you bastards. The Foundation has remained silent on the matter, leaving its intentions in this incident unclear. The front lines are more tense than ever, but you wouldn't have... Pause, champ? You wouldn't have it any other way, would you? Get out there and have a nice war.
You son of a...
Putting that aside for a second, it does make sense that EGF is the biggest, you know, they have the biggest advantage over the other two right now. Because again, they're the survivors of the only known existence of humanity back then, at the time. That city from Armored Core 5 where the whole thing took place. They're the refugees that survived from that. So it makes sense that they built back up in the last 100 years and are pretty strong now. But where did these two guys come from then? Same refugees, but maybe they split off and made their own groups and evolved into these two entities? I don't know. I don't think they'll ever say. It's one of those things that's like, whatever. Notice to registered mercenaries. Good morning, this is the Signs office. Thank you for the services you render on behalf of Signs. We are proud to announce an expansion of the popular Unax rental service. We have added new models that are free to rent. After the news reports we're seeing, I don't think I'm very keen on that. We've added new models that are free to rent as always. In terms and conditions for... Pause, champ. Renting Unax remains unchanged, so please feel free to use this service. Thank you for your continued patronage of Signs. Your continued patronage of Signs. Signs office, Lane Nielsen. Again, why does that sound so much like Lana Nielsen? I feel like they're trying to make a reference here. Hardcore.
System activating combat mode.
What the fuck? This segment just starts on a mission. I don't even know if it's a main one or not.
To wipe out the forces deployed here. Watch out! They got a decent AC pilot.
That's okay. You're good to go.
I have no idea if this is an optional mission or not.
Another AC? Ha! More cannon fodder.
So you can give out little orders like that to your online partner, like he's saying infiltrate. Instead of having to like type something out.
The strings, but I'm not ready to meet my maker.
Roy Percival. That's the main villain from... Oh wait, no. The friend of the main villain, but he was called Donald Percival. Donald Percival is who I was thinking of, which is you never see him. You only see what he says through an email after you beat the game if you get the best ending in my opinion for Grand Theft Auto 5. Yeah, I think his name is Donald Percival. He owns Merryweather. This is Roy Percival though. I'm gonna speed through this, and if it looks like something's actually happening, then I'll assume it's an actual story mission, but I don't think so. This is probably just a side mission. I'll do this 5 seconds at a time, which when you have it at double speed, that's 10 seconds. Not much dialogue, no cutscenes, no surprises. I don't think this is... Yeah, this was just a generic mission. We didn't miss much. I couldn't tell because this video just started with the mission. It didn't even... There was no, Oh, that's the Organization of Zodiac. That's his team. Okay, the player's team or whatever. With his online buddies. And or AI partners. That was supposed to be what differentiates this game from Armored Core 5, is you can have AI partners now on your team for when you play online. As opposed to just, human players. Mission 5-4, so we can skip this. I still have the Armored Core 4 soundtrack in my head. Yada yada. Mission 5-5. Okay, skip it. It's an AC battle, it seems. Next video. Mission 5-7. Skip. The Far East. Mission 5-8. Skip.
Here we go. You sure we should go all out?
Oh, he went into customize things. Okay. The garage. He was telling his partner too. I like that he actually recorded these videos with a friend. It's kind of neat.
Main system activating combat mode. Combat mode.
My fingers are twitching and I'm going back when I'm trying to just go forward. Mission 6, Blue Magnolia. We're gonna get some more exposition on Maggie, huh? Alright. Let's get it then. Intercept rogue Unax. Enemy, Unax. Main enemy force, numerous Unax. Yeah, what a surprise.
Surprise, motherfucker.
It's just like...
Dude, bullshit.
No fucking way that's the same guy. No. No, Neo Pantomime is the pilot, right? Look at this guy. Resonance 101, I think, is the pilot. And Simon is the AC. Do you guys remember Look Back Gaming? The guy we watched for all the Armored Core games before... Yeah, before 5. His pilot name was Simon, so I was like, no fucking way this guy... But no, because his videos are from 3 years ago, and this is way older, right? This is 9 years ago. It's a coincidence. That freaked me out. I was like, it's the ultimate crossover. The contract calls for the interception of rogue Unax, establish defensive perimeters in front of the base, intercept and destroy all incoming Unax. The client envisions the hiring of multiple mercenaries for this job. Cooperation is required. Mission objective, intercept rogue Unax. So a lot of shit's about to go down. We're gonna be working with a lot of motherfuckers on this. Not just our co-op buddy, our online co-op buddy.
You should all know the situation. Unax everywhere are going out of control. Most of our forces are engaged in battle ahead. We need to destroy any Unax that break through these lines.
Yep.
You mean me and the Merc, right? You just sit back and let me show you the difference between man and machine.
You're that mercenary Eric. I've heard of you. I look forward to seeing you in action.
What about the Foundation? They made the Unax, right?
They haven't responded to any of our hails. They clearly have hostile intentions.
They made their move.
Here they are, initiating mission. Good luck.
I like how all the Unax have red
Rating
eyes,
System activating combat
red glowing
mode.
eyes, so you can tell they're not human, you know? They're not human piloted
What do you
ACs.
think about that commander, Maggie?
He's buying time, hoping to prepare their decisive blow while we're fighting. Or he's got nothing left, and just needs time to escape. That's what I'd bet on.
Either way, we're sacrificial pawns. Fine by me. We're mercenaries. We're gonna die when we're gonna die.
Hey,
Let's ignore
he
that
embraces the
fool and his
lifestyle.
death wish, and think about our next move.
Let's ignore that fool and it look. I talked over that. Hold on.
Let's ignore that fool and his death wish, and think about our next move.
So we got our co-op partner, and then we also have Eric, the mercenary with the death wish. It's 3 against all these motherfuckers. Hey, better than just 2. The chaos. Holy shit. Oh, I was just about to speed it up, but shit's happening. Where'd all that bravado go?
You suck!
So much for that.
Oh no, nothing to draw their fire now.
Yeah, exactly. We lost our meat shield.
It might be time to make a move.
We better. We're sitting ducks here.
Yeah, I mean, talk shit, get hit, man. This dude was like, I'll show you, you know, how a real mercenary works, and these guys are no match for a bona fide pilot. Like I'll show you that man is better than machine. He was talking mad shit, and then he goes in and he's like, we're gonna die when we're gonna die anyway. Who cares? And then at the last second, you know, his true colors show. He fucking freaks the fuck out as he freaks the fuck out right before he dies. Talk shit, get hit, dude. Shouldn't have talked all that trash. Should have been talking shit.
Yeah, it might be time to make a move.
Mr. Deathwish got his wish.
We better. We're sitting ducks here.
More enemy units in range. Maggie, company.
Surprise, motherfucker.
I knew someone was out there, but the Reaper Squad? Why? What could they want?
Well fought, mercenary. So it was you who defeated N. You may well be worthy of selection.
You've seen enough, D. End this.
Affirmative. All units attack. Annihilate the enemy UNAX.
They're gonna help us.
They've been watching us.
Maybe they were waiting for either us or that other AC to get destroyed.
Sorry, forgot his name. Eric? I almost forgot his name too. I was like, Eric, right. Mr. Deathwish.
Here are more of the same.
We're not out of the woods yet.
System scan mode.
Incoming, a third wave.
Keep moving so you aren't surrounded. Stay sharp.
System scan mode. System combat mode. Shoulder ammo at 30%.
Again.
I hope our ammo holds out.
units approaching. It looks like we've shut them down.
Mission complete. Heading back.
What are you doing here? You said something about selection before. Tell us what you're trying to do.
Have you given up your blue AC for good, Magnolia Curtis?
Oh, there's her name.
You can no longer fight, yet you stay on the battlefield. Does that deserve praise? Or pity?
Who the hell are you?
It must be 2 years since I shut you down.
You? You were the one that...
You bastard!
You were not chosen. But that mercenary? I wonder.
The plot thickens. We're getting more backstory. Mission 6, clear. Well, I was about to fast forward again, but mission reports and everything else. We gotta read that shit, so... Let's work together again. Complete contract. Divide funds. Tower falls. Foundation launches new weapon? Question mark. We've got more news on the UNAC incident. Clashes between the three forces and the rogue UNACs continue to rage in multiple areas. Several towers are said to be under UNAC occupation and hazardous to approach. There are also reports of unidentified weaponry thought to be of Foundation origin being sighted in conflict areas. There have been reports that these unidentified weapons emerged from the UNAC-controlled towers, but there has been no official confirmation. As before, the Foundation has maintained total silence on the matter. It remains as combative as ever with no signs of weakness. If anyone knows the Foundation's motives, no one is saying. Take care out there and have a nice war. Reaper Squad acting behind scenes? The Reaper Squad has appeared once more. What's more, reports indicate they are cooperating with the renegade UNACs. Eyewitness claims suggest that a number of mercenaries have already fallen to their combined force. That contradicts what just happened. But hard evidence remains scarce. Speculation surrounds their current behavior, from reasonable claims that the Reapers have allied with the Foundation, to wilder theories that the Reapers are the true culprits behind the UNAC rampage, or that the Reapers are actually, an unmanned force controlled by the Foundation. That was my first thought until all that happened, and then I realized, okay, no, they're just, yeah. They're not unmanned, but whether or not they're an extension of the Foundation or not, their current actions say no, but it could just be a long con sort of thing. Anyway, any readers who cite the Reapers are encouraged to submit any relevant intel to VOW. That is, if you live to tell about it. Take care and have a nice war.
You bastard!
Asshole. VOW Personnel File 24. Pilot Eric, AC Thor's Hammer. There was an AC called that in Armored Core 3, I think. Or 2? Can't remember. Origin, Yunks Canyon. Male, age 33. Called the Steel Duelist, in deference to his experience in nearly every armed conflict among the three forces to date. Well, that didn't help him stay alive, did it? Not one for fancy tactics, he favored the direct frontal assault. His reputation grew from surviving countless battles despite his crude brutality. Sometimes it works, man. Just get in their face and fuck them up. While there were doubts about his aptitude to be considered an ace, an ace pilot, his survivability deserved recognition as a rare talent. Perhaps because his seeming indestructibility caught the Sign's office's attention, it appears he was especially offered missions for field testing new weaponry, both friendly and hostile. Once thought killed in battle at Karmat Base, he made yet another miraculous return. But he's dead now for real. Poor bastard. He was like,
Fuck! I got poison!
after talking shit. He's going it alone for a while now. His buddy's, wait. Oh no, he's got, there we go, he got a buddy. It's a different guy. Black Chimera, something. I assume that's like his PlayStation Network handle or something. Yeah. He's got a green mushroom for an emblem. I like that. We got... I can't believe I found an appropriate place to put that sound effect in an Armored Core marathon. That's our buddy. That's fucking great. Okay, fuck this. Look, there he goes. It's a me. Anyway. Why does that trail off for so long? Anyway. Move on. This isn't a story mission, so... Dude, your friend's doing better than you right now. Survive. He took all the aggro, apparently. Holy shit. Want to join our team? We would have lost without you, yeah. Actually, though. You were about to die. You got some random partner. I like that the team-based thing, that there's co-op for the story instead of just for, you know, online squad-based battles. Which I bet were kind of a, you know, kind of a cool concept and a spectacle to watch too for Armored Core fans, but I'm just glad there was... You can even apologize for being bad at the game if you feel like you didn't contribute enough. That's cool. Got a little quick messages. But yeah, I'm glad that there was a story co-op option too, instead of just PvP squad-based stuff. This is not a story mission. Moving on. 6-4, yeah, nope. There doesn't seem to be one here. The Middle East. 6-5. No.
System.
6-6. Okay, this is going on for a while. Hold on. Was this a different mission from the one that I saw that was loading, or is it just a really, like, large-scale... It's just a large-scale side mission. Yeah? Okay. Oh, you didn't switch missions, no? Okay. Jesus.
Increases with every mission.
Your strength increases with every mission, yeah. That tends to happen with every pilot that we get to play as in these games. Jay Kafka. That's why he had the owl face as his emblem. Nice. Nice reference to Kafka. It's very Kafkaesque, as Jesse would say from Breaking Bad. Alright. Moving on. This is still yet another
Whatever you do, do not let them get away. Scan mode.
side mission.
Into normal mode.
Oh, we got her back again. We got the female computer voice back from Armored Core 5. Oh, he's on a different team now. Look, team information, Ace is Wild. But his team is still here too, though. So I guess you can... I don't know how it works. Mission 7, Gravity. What is important is gravity. Destroy unidentified weapon. Enemy foundation. Main enemy force, autonomous arms. Additional unconfirmed weapon as well. Sounds ominous. Who's gonna be our buddy? Oh. Oh, Mr. Kafka, dude. Yeah. Destroy weapons assumed to be under Foundation command. In addition to autonomous arms, the enemy appears to include an unidentified large-scale weapon. Extreme caution is recommended. Mission objective, destroy unidentified weapon. It's gonna be the perfected version of the one we tested. The one we had a test battle with earlier. I wonder if the difficulty of these missions is balanced around two players though. Like even for Armored Core 5, because some of those missions seemed hella hard. Like when we were watching the Armored Core 5 playthrough. And these ones are also no fucking joke. So I'm like, I wonder if they actually tailor the difficulty for 1 or 2 people depending on whether you're playing with 1 or 2 people, or if it's made for 2 people regardless of whether you are or aren't. Like Dead Island, the first game.
Maggie, did you ever find out why those damn automatons broke down?
They haven't made that information public yet, but I understand that a timed virus was used. It's triggered to attack certain logic patterns. Standard patterns used by all factions.
No, that's why it only happened to them. The ones for, yeah.
It was executed perfectly. The Foundation has been planning this for ages. They've already occupied several towers, and they're looting those things from inside.
So, they're gonna wage war on the 3 forces while the UNACs are out of action? What do you think their ultimate goal is? They're not naive enough to think they can win, right?
They have an advantage.
I'm still not sure. The word is that Reaper Squad is working for the Foundation. Reaper Squad.
So, we have to take out those strange weapons, huh? I guess you can still trust a scoundrel more than a berserk automaton.
Quiet. They're here.
They look like the fucking robot enemies. These ones right here look like the robot enemies from
System activating combat
the
mode.
Matrix movie series. The flying squid-like creatures.
I don't care what you've done in the past.
Not really squid-like,
You're
but
only human. Everyone's done something they regret. Nothing wrong with that.
Thanks, Fat Man. I've been pretending this wasn't for me. But that was the wrong thing to do. My soul has longed for battle all this time.
So you'll come back to us?
what the fuck?
You!
Surprise, motherfucker.
Here, Blue Magnolia, we have many wars to wage. We'll dismantle the 3 forces and anything else that gets in our way.
Okay, sudden abrupt end to conversation. I was gonna say, they decided to have this heartfelt conversation while you're off fighting over here for your life and all that. But the thing that made me laugh was how like it got so dark and serious and like very like heart to heart between her and Fat Man. But then his name, his name just kind of like turns it into a joke a little bit. Where he was like, he was being real with her, you know, and like expressing compassion for whatever she's gone through in her past and yada yada, and then she's just like, thanks, Fat Man. I couldn't help but just laugh at that one. I was like, dude, when you have that as like an alias, it's hard to have a conversation like that and take it seriously. I couldn't help but fucking...
Hostile, above.
I knew it. Here we go then. I know you can win.
Now this looks like a killing machine. It'll just buzzsaw right through you.
Don't rely too much on data. Just trust in your ability.
This is no ordinary foe. Stay on your toes.
What is that?
This
Small drones. Annoying pests. It's over if you let them distract you. Keep your eye on the prize. They move slower after shooting. That's when you need to focus fire.
here it comes.
It's maneuvering away away from your attacks. Spraying fire isn't going to do much damage. Don't waste
Okay.
ammo. Hang back and wait for your chance.
The back seating right now.
Turns. Time it right, or you'll pay dearly.
An impressive analysis in such short time, but do you really think you can win?
Yeah, like, it's actually cool she's telling us how to fight it. But there was a lot. It was just like, okay. What did that guy say?
You can win.
Oh, okay, do you think you can win? So far, it doesn't seem as dangerous as the prototype we faced before, but I'm guessing they're saving that for later. Batman down! Batman down! I just remembered Lucas from Resident Evil 7. That was easy.
You made it. Good
Hey.
work.
Two ravens are, well, ravens. Two mercenaries.
Sorry,
Better
this
than
old
one.
man couldn't help more.
Oh, don't worry about it, Fat Man. I had my co-op buddy.
Fat Man. I have to go.
I see. I'm sorry to hear that.
I like that twist. This twist, I mean. Like, he was the one threatening to leave first. Remember at the beginning of the game, he was like, I've been wanting to quit, you know, yada yada. And then the one that quits is her. Because she's got something personal to do. Basically.
Welcome back. Ah, such tenacity. Now your legend can begin again. You seek that Reaper, huh? The one you were defeated by? Or is it me you want? Anything goes, as long as destruction is wrought. I thought that mercenary would be the one. But your will to fight... oh, it intrigues me.
So they're gonna go with her instead of us for whatever they have planned because she's willing to... Okay. The plot thickens. We have more mystery. Mission 7? Clear. I don't know how many actual main story missions there are. I mean, if it's anything like the last game, we're almost at the end. Which means the last, like, 7 videos of this are gonna be saturated with side content. Because if there's still 7 videos left... Yeah. Well, we'll see. You know who... Now I know who I'm thinking of. The voice actor for the guy, I was trying to think of what to say to compliment them. The voice actor we just heard. I was saying he sounds familiar. He sounds exactly like Liquid Snake from Metal Gear Solid and Metal Gear Solid The Twin Snakes, which I think is the same voice actor. That's who he sounds like. I could be wrong though. It could just be someone that sounds like him. Foundation versus 3 forces. Balance tilts in Forces' favor. A new development has emerged in the ongoing UNAC incident. Announcements from each of the 3 forces today confirmed that the cause of the UNAC rampage is a piece of code written into the core UNAC system, meaning the incident was a planned and deliberate act of the Foundation.
You bastard!
Son of a...
While fighting continues in various areas, now that the cause of the incident has been determined, many believe that the Foundation's inferior resources mean its defeat is simply a matter of time. Alright. The music had changed. That being said, ground conditions remain unclear. Perhaps it's in one's best interest to steer clear of idle rumors and speculation in the meantime. Whatever you do, good luck and have a nice war. Is that what they said? Is that what I missed? Yeah. Good luck and have a nice war. Notice to registered mercenaries. Good morning, this is the Signs Office. Thank you for the services you render on behalf of Signs. We are proud to announce an expansion of the popular UNAC rental service. Why am I starting to get the feeling that Signs is actually with Foundation secretly at this point? Like, why do they keep announcing this? We have added new models that are free to rent. It could just be the gameplay thing though. New models that are free to rent as always, because the game gives tips at the bottom during loading screens about how to use UNACs in your favor, how they work, how you can program them to help you in combat better, yada yada. The terms and conditions for renting UNACs remain unchanged, so please feel free to use the service. Thank you for your continued patronage of Signs Office Lane Nielsen. Okay. They may be plot irrelevant. That might just be like a game mechanic thing and nothing else, but... Okay, what do we got? We're on Australia now. Mission 7-1. Oh, look at that, buddy. Get out of here. Fuck this.
System activating combat mode.
His little owl buddy.
System.
Mission 7-2.
AC damaged.
Ouch.
Life is but a fleeting illusion. You and I are merely ephemeral dreams.
Even co-op. They both got their asses handed to them by this guy. Oh, I think actually no, he went in alone for this one. About to fail again. That's the one failure he said he recorded. The playlist creator that we're watching. So it wasn't even in a main story mission, it was just that side mission, and we happened to catch it. 7-3. Moving on. Dude, I think we have enough time to finish this. Jesus. What is this one? 7-3 again? Okay. He has a buddy. I remember me and my brother were kind of hoping with all the consort thing that they were marketing for Armored Core 3, we were hoping that game was going to be like this, where you could actually do the story co-op with a friend. That would have been fucking sick, honestly. Armored Core 3 is still one of my favorites, and it would have been perfect if they had actually had like split screen co-op instead of just split screen versus. It took them till Armored Core 5 to do that.
You bastard!
Son of a bitch!
The hell, Square Enix. Or Square Enix. From Software. I knew I was gonna fuck that up. I was thinking From Software the whole time, and somehow I knew something else was gonna come out of my mouth. Somehow I saw it coming, and there it was. I didn't know it was gonna be Square Enix though.
System.
Please expect it. Before we show up without warning.
Okay, fuck this. What's next? Mission 7-5. Another subquest. Fuck this. Oh. Part 16 of 20. Okay. Mission 7-6. Dude, they add a lot of side quests with each story mission now. As you get further into the game.
Fight on. That goes for you, me, and
I get it. I bet it's gonna be just 9 main story missions again like last time. And I thought this game was gonna be longer. Not a bad thing though. We can move on to Armored Core 6 tomorrow. I ain't complaining. That works with me.
I have to give it my best.
Works for me, I should say, but you know, whatever, same thing. Mission 7-8. Damn! Yeah, the game really opens up with side content, doesn't it? Towards the end.
Either way, you're definitely nothing to me.
Like a JRPG, like a modern day JRPG. Or maybe just RPGs in general. I heard a rumor. I've been avoiding spoilers, thank God, but I did hear a rumor that like FF16 does that, apparently. Like right when you get near the end of the story, it just opens up with a fuck ton of side quests. And I mean FF15 kind of does that. But that one that one actually has them. No, that one actually has them all over the game because it's a massive open world style game from the start, so no. It doesn't just do that right at the end. Mission 8 Vendetta. Here we go. Might be the second to last mission. Might be. Destroy unidentified weapon. Enemy, Foundation. Main enemy force, unknown. We bringing a buddy? Yes. Mercenary, M1. Hold on, it hasn't loaded, that's why. Okay, yeah. A force assumed to be under Foundation command is reportedly approaching an allied base. Okay. The enemy composition is unknown. Exercise caution. Mission objective: destroy unidentified weapon. Maggie, it's on now. No, I don't know if we're gonna see her again yet. I watch her be the final boss, man. Dude, the shell casings, holy shit. The bullet casings, god damn. One hell of a loading screen here.
The Reaper squad has teamed up with the Foundation, but I still cannot figure out what they're up to. The word on the street is they're taking out mercenaries, all top pilots, just like you. Hey, better watch our backs. Things are about to get ugly around here now that everyone knows why the UNACs are acting up. Now our only concerns are the Reaper squad and those weapons the Foundation got a hold of.
We only got this asshole to talk to now.
I guess we'll have to take them on ourselves.
And since our character's completely silent, he's pretty much just gonna be talking to himself the whole time. Batman's got no one to banter with. He's just gonna be talking at us the whole time.
Dropping now.
Like that. Great. Maggie, why'd you leave? Now we have, like...
Main system activating.
God damn it, it's just like RD, man, or... Yeah, that was his name, right? It's just like RD.
It's quiet.
I feel bad. I'm still dwelling on that a little bit with Armored Core 5, because I mean, we just did that today. So I still feel bad that RD betrayed us, because like, he was low-key the comedy relief, and then he just turns into a complete piece of shit. And you have to kill him. Feels bad. Anyway, what did he say?
It's quiet. According to intel, the Foundation weapons should be here soon.
I'm afraid there's been a change of plans, mercenary.
What? Surprise, motherfucker.
Reaper squad!
Let's see what you're capable of.
You son of a bitch!
It's that sniper from before.
The one who helped
All the
us.
hustle signatures. Guess he wants a duel.
System combat mode.
Not even in the area. At least she's divided between us and our little online buddy. Our co-op buddy. Her attention is divided. Pincer her ass. Absolutely fucking wrecked.
You pulled through somehow. Great stuff.
Didn't even let out like a... or nothing.
K falls too, a truly worthy foe.
Not as satisfying when the pilot doesn't scream.
That is my calling.
When they just blow up and don't say anything, it's kind of like, eh, meh. Great.
UNACs, and they've got backup. What's with these guys, and why are they going to all this trouble?
See, this by yourself seems like it would be nearly impossible, man. I can see why this guy's bringing in his online friends as backup, dude. Like, holy shit. First you fight the sniper chick, and then all these motherfuckers all after you. And you got no backup if you don't bring a friend.
Ammo at 30%.
Oh, unless, right, you can bring a UNAC, I think. Like one. Look how his
Shoulder. Ammo depleted.
both of their AP is like melting.
AC damaged. Take evasive action.
I wonder if you both have to survive though, or if one can continue and finish the mission if the other one dies when you're playing with a friend. Finish the mission.
Left arm, ammo at 30%.
Pew, 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 pew.
There's more coming. AC approaching fast. I
God
don't think
damn.
These guys are gonna let us get away.
That's right, fat man.
She's here.
Stuck with me a while longer.
You bastard!
You son of a...
Maggie, it's you, isn't it?
Yes, fat man. I've returned. Let's get started.
Dylan!
You son of a bitch!
Son of a bitch!
System combat mode.
That state of affairs, it came down to this. That's why I had to switch from the complimentary
You son of a...
to the hostile.
You son of a bitch!
To the hostile version because she's attacking us.
Knock the rust off yet, Magnolia.
I'm not at my best. I'm falling back.
Maggie, are you sure this is what you want?
Yes. This is what I have to do.
Why?
It's the only way I know how to live. It's been my destiny since the day I was defeated. This battle the Foundation set up. Reaper Squad. They all lead to one goal.
The last Raven.
To find someone with your ability. To find you and kill you.
What? You bastard! What the fuck?
She was another who had potential. The power to destroy the current order.
So it is kind of
Defeated, and yet she survived to fight once more. One destined to burn all to ash, the other with an enduring will to fight.
this does sound familiar.
I want to know which is real. And when I have my champion, I will kill them. I am the Reaper after all.
You are not right in the head.
And what is wrong with that?
Not much to say there, is there? In response to that. You can't reason with a psychopath. They're a psychopath. One with an enduring will to fight. That was what those AI systems were talking about, the main character, the mercenary character in Armored Core 5, right? If the Foundation is really them, 100 years later, it seems like they set out to find someone else like that person, like that mercenary from 100 years ago. But also, he said someone who could burn everything down because they're strong enough to, like, turn the tide of war on their own. And they thought it was her till she was defeated. But they were still intrigued by the fact that she's still willing to fight even after defeat, because she survived her defeat. And so then, yeah, what he just said. But also everything they're saying, it harkens back to... Can't believe I just used that word. It harkens back to the theme of Armored Core Last Raven a little bit. The thing that Jacko would talk about, a dominant. An Armored Core pilot that was so, or in that case, they just called them Ravens, of course. That was so powerful that they could turn the tide of war on their own. And he was looking for that one to destroy the pulverizers. It brings that theme back a little bit for this game. The Reapers are looking for that one that can do that, and then they want to kill him. If they're working for those AI bots from the last game, then it's because they... Again, it's like they're trying to find someone like that mercenary from 100 years ago and test humanity in some way like that again. Because they never explained why they were trying so hard to kill that mercenary. They kept going after that AC pilot ever since that mission where the dude fired a sniper shot, the laser cannon sniper shot to the police captain. I'm talking about Armored Core 5 here. He said you were supposed to, you missed. You were supposed to hit the AC, your AC, the main character's AC, the one you're controlling, right? They wanted to kill you for a while because it seems like it's probably a similar reason to what's happening here. They saw that you were too powerful and they wanted to kill you. But since you were able to endure even their final attack with the final boss battle, they were just like, maybe humanity deserves another chance. And then now they're just like putting humanity under the same exact test again as 100 years ago. That's my theory on what's going on based on what we just saw. We'll see, I guess. Rampage quelled. Are Reapers defeated? Doubt it. The latest reports suggest the UNAC incident and related unknown weapon scare are approaching resolution in all combat areas. And a wave of press releases from the three forces reveals that operations to retake the towers have succeeded. It would seem the Foundation's plot was unable to surmount the three forces' advantage in numbers. Elsewhere, the Reaper squad believed to be in cooperation with the Foundation suffered decisive defeat at the hands of an unknown mercenary. That would be us, Poggers. It appears that an end to the fighting may be in sight, but will it prove a real and lasting conclusion? This reporter remains wary. I've been fooled one too many times before. Watch your backs and have a nice war. What does that middle zone say? Oh, we changed videos. I can't go back. I think it said New Frontier. Mission 8-3. Well, more side content. Seems like Mission 9 is going to be the last one. That would mean these last few videos are nothing but side content, but maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's a 10th mission. Either way, we definitely have time. Yeah, my bedtime's close enough that if I take a break now, we won't finish. But if I don't take a break, I think we'll probably finish this game in the next 30 to 45 minutes, and that's fine. I'll go straight to bed after that. I'll be fine. I can push myself to 2 hours, but beyond that is where I'm like, no. Mission 8-4. Mission 8-5.
I see. You fight well, bud.
That was a long one. What's this one? 8-6. Okay.
Main system activating combat mode.
8-7.
Blow him away.
Mission 8-8. I think the next mission is gonna be the last one. Shit. Well, I guess we're wrapping this up tonight then. Ah, okay, so there is a 10th mission. There's gonna be one more after this. But it's not gonna be hard to find when we're already at the end of the playlist. Mission 9, Forgiveness for an Angel. Destroy the Reaper Squad. Enemy, Foundation. Main enemy force, Reaper Squad. Take them out. Strike the remaining Foundation forces and destroy the remnants of the Reaper squad accompanying them. This operation is expected to be extremely dangerous. Respondents confident in their abilities only. Mission objective, destroy the Reaper squad. Oh, there it is. He's in the workshop. You can see what your partner is doing right here. That's cool. They had that in Resident Evil 5 and 6 too. Well, I think mostly 5, but you can see what your partner was doing. Kind of. Alright. Ken needs to hurry it up. Okay, he's ready. We're going in.
This time around, I'm in it till the very end.
Bring it on.
Maggie, what in the world has gotten into you?
We got betrayed again, but not for cowardly reasons.
Let me tell you a story about a time long ago when the world faced destruction.
That's happened multiple times in this timeline, but...
God wanted to save mankind, and so he reached out to help. But there were some who did not accept God's offering. They intended to destroy the order that God sought to create for mankind. God was confused. Why did man not want to be saved?
Some people just don't like being told what to do.
Evidently.
Perhaps that is true. But God wanted to rescue mankind, so he decided to root out the dissidents and slay them. They say it was called the Dark Raven, a harbinger of death that left a trail of destruction.
Oh, there we go. We're getting direct flashbacks to Armored Core 5. Yeah, here it is.
This is a true story. My ancestors saw it with their own eyes.
That's us. We did see this.
They saw the coming of the first Dark Raven.
Damn, what a poggers ass title they gave the main character of the last game. And so what, they see us as a second coming? The main character in this game?
Maggie, is that what you want to become?
That's what she wants to destroy, right?
Perhaps. But more than that, I think... I just don't want to face defeat again. Not to anything or anyone.
That's it?
Now it's time. Time for you to die.
Surprise, motherfucker!
Wrong button.
Activating combat mode.
This son of a bitch!
Once again betrayed. But again, not for psychopathic, cowardly reasons, but just something she just can't even really explain. I don't know if it's much better, honestly, than RD. I was like, I don't know if this is much better than RD, honestly. The more I think about it, it's kind of the same. Just not for the same reasons, but like, her reasoning is just weird. This is what I'm getting at.
Energy at 30%.
Really not that different. The more I keep dwelling on it.
PC damaged. Take evasive action.
Damn, she's targeting us, man. Our homie better be getting some good shots in while we got all the aggro. Jesus. Get him, Kafka. I can't get over how fun this looks to play with a friend. I doubt Armored Core 6 had the same, but we'll see.
Give it up. This ends now.
Never!
You sure about that?
The battlefield is where my soul belongs.
He's coming. He's only got one arm left. Come on.
Shoulder ammo at 30%.
I knew it from the beginning. I felt it in my bones. I knew you had something dark, something wicked inside you, Maggie.
Yeah.
All I've known my whole life is war. And this whole time, all I've done is watch others like you throw your lives away on the battlefield. That's why I wanted to save you, Maggie. But maybe I was just being selfish. That's why I wanted to save you, Maggie. But maybe I was a fool to think I could. You have got to live and die by your own rules, not for anybody else. That has always been our way, Maggie.
Fat man, you've always been kind. I wasn't the one, but I'm glad it ended this way. Goodbye.
Well, that's that, I guess. A bit of an anticlimax. In the course of this war,
Damn.
I've eliminated 51 candidates, shielding my total to 52. There's nobody left worth mentioning, except you. And now, it's your turn to die.
You, what the hell do you want?
God has it all wrong. Mankind will destroy the world all by itself.
I thought that was the whole reason God tried to take over. Because God knew that. I don't get how God was wrong then. Again, just like with RD, with Maggie, I'm just thinking, what a waste. It didn't have to be that way. This fucking thing bears similarities to the final boss of the last game. It's not exactly the same, but the design isn't all that different either.
AC damage severe. Take evasive action.
That was a bad move. You better hope your friend carries, buddy, because you are about to fucking die. In fact, he should let his friend carry at this point if he wants to survive this. Focus on the ads. Let your friend fight the boss. Not a bad strat, right? So the way Maggie told the story, before they wrap this up, the way Maggie told the story, it seems like God was in the story she was telling, which was obviously a loose retelling of Armored Core 5. God was the AI system that was trying to rescue humanity from whatever the hell it was doing in the last game, basically. But it had to get rid of the problematic Dark Raven, which it tried to do the whole game and it couldn't. Destroying the main character's AC and the pilot too, of course. And then that's why they were questioning, what was it, the Chief and Carol, where basically the two AI systems were talking to each other and saying something about maybe humans are meant to fight or something, and that's just what they're meant to do. And they just did a 180 and said, okay, maybe you guys deserve to survive because we couldn't kill you or something. 100 years later, it's repeating itself. They've seen another... They're seeking out another Dark Raven like that one. Like the main character from 100 years ago, and they're trying to kill it? Kill them?
Amazing. This has exceeded my expectations. Perhaps you are curious of the UNAC's purpose. I sent them out to learn the potential of the human race and gather intel. I will challenge you and strike you down. The human race is beyond hope. I'll prove this to you.
Aren't you human? What are you?
Oh, I'm human. Or at least I was.
I was, he says. One last mission to go. It's just us and our homeboy Fat Man to the end, ride or die. What he said, his last words to Maggie, it's consistent with the way he talked to her at the beginning of the game, where he was like trying to pry a little bit about her past, but she wasn't having any of it. She keeps saying like, you know, it's none of your business, or you should say you carried. There, yeah, we would have lost without you. Dude carried. Yeah, so anyway, yeah, I still remember the very first video we saw, like when we started this. He was literally like trying to get her to open up about her past, and she just, you know, she said that thing, sometimes it's better not to know things that you're not supposed to know. And he was just kind of like, all right. Like he said, he did sense that there was something dark and wicked about her, and he was trying to get it out of her the whole time. What are Foundation's true aims? Sources indicate the Foundation has continued to suffer a chain of defeats across the world. Furthermore, one late-breaking report claims the remainder of the Reaper Squad, believed to be in cooperation with the POSCHAMP Foundation, was defeated by a mercenary force. If true, it would appear the conflict is nearly decided. What remains unclear, however, is the Foundation's aim in this matter. While their orchestrated UNAC uprising, I think it's meant to say, not surprising, succeeded in catching the three forces off guard, it accomplished little more than brief control over a number of the towers. Instead, what must have been a meticulously planned stratagem has fizzled without any further developments to speak of. Is the Foundation still hiding some ace up its sleeve? We can only watch and wait. I like that they still use the word Raven for AC pilots, though. And like certain dialogue, like some of the scenes we just saw. VOW personnel file 55. Maggie, female, age 25. Real name Magnolia Curtis. A former mercenary who enjoyed success under the call name Blue Magnolia, until suffering a crushing defeat at the hands of the Reaper Squad. Grievously wounded, she was rescued by Fat Man, with whom she had only recently partnered. Though she survived, the lingering effects of her injuries made it impossible to pilot armored cores, putting an end to her mercenary career. Wonder how she came back to do that then. She eventually returned to the battlefield as Fat Man's partner with all appearances of having overcome her fall from grace. However, she merely hid the traumatic scars of humiliation in her heart. A chance encounter with the Reaper Squad and her witnessing the POSCHAMP, the capability of Fat Man's new mercenary partner, compelled her to take up arms again in a bid to reclaim her pride and soul. She just couldn't let it go. Though her AC was destroyed in combat at ALG 742-181, her remains were not found in the wreckage. Oh. Well, that's interesting. And then we have that motherfucker in Foundation saying he was human. Where the hell is this going? I assume this is gonna be... Oh, it's 11 minutes. Hold on, this could be the final mission.
Report your status, Jay.
Yeah. No side content, this is it.
You have knowledge and experience gained from walking countless battlefields, and now you are armed with combat data from the UNACs. And on top of that, this craft will ensure your victory.
You seek a world of endless war and destruction. On that, we can agree. The world of order built by the three forces is not one I can live in.
And so you abandoned mankind to destroy it?
There is no place for me other than the battlefield, to live as I please and die a senseless death. That is who I am, not a mere man of flesh. War is part of my existence.
Main system. Activating combat mode.
You bastard son of a...
Bastard.
Call me what you want. From my point of view, all of mankind is crazy. There are no exceptions.
Why did they spare the Dark Raven from before? As they call him in that story. If that's what they thought. Oof, this time it's the other way around. His partner has taken a lot of heavy damage. It's because he's getting right in there, man. He doesn't give a fuck. I like that we can actually see both of their health down there.
No, it can't be.
The headpiece resembles White Glint. A little bit.
Is that what you wanted me to say? All is proceeding as planned.
What a cocky prick.
Generator output climbing. Operation Pattern 2.
These machines have brought destruction upon the world in the past. The Dark Raven is nothing but an absurd myth, just like hope for mankind. Mankind will be destroyed by its own hand.
Calling the Dark Raven a myth, and it's only been 100 years.
Enough words. They are meaningless now. Show me what you can do.
Well, to be fair, we've never said a fucking word in this entire franchise, so you guys are the ones blabbering. Damn, he can move. Of course, he can go outside of the area, but we can't. What kind of bullshit is this?
Bullshit!
What kind of sci-fi bullshit is this? I love the way Carlos's voice actor delivers that line in Resident Evil 3 Remake. The characters and the voice acting carry that game so hard. I mean, the gameplay's fun too. Like, literally the only problem with that game is it's missing half the game, but other than that, it's a good time.
AC damaged. Take evasive action.
Oh no! Our buddy! He's gonna die! Survive! No! That's so blurry I can hardly see it, but I know he's low. Survive! He's at 4,000. He's gonna die. Woo! Woo! He lived. There may not be a third phase. Jesus Christ.
Are you happy now? You're the one lying broken.
Tell him, fat man.
You bastard! You
To
suck!
believe that mankind has hope. I will never forgive the filthy world that destroyed my life and everything in it. My weapons are already in action. The towers power them. They will continue on without me. The battle for the towers has begun. It will continue until all is in ruin. But if you think you are different, then carry on. You have that right and responsibility.
That's exactly what we'll do. As long as we can still fight.
Tell him, fat man. Oh, I like the shot of the sun there. The ray of hope for mankind. As long as we can still fight. Nice last words. This was 100% a much better ending than Armored Core 5. Way more closure. Mission 10, clear. Way more closure, and just a way better ending in general. Ultimate weapons, Mega Blade, Grind Blade, Mass Blade, Giga Cannon, Legion Pulse, Giga Missile. Damn. Story missions clear. There it is. Let's work together again.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Foundation dissolved. War over towers escalates. Truly shocking news, VOW readers. Just now, the Foundation made a proclamation over mainstream media channels. Delivered by the body's presumed leader, it detailed the Foundation's plan to cease activity, as well as... champ? Explaining their aim in the erstwhile UNAC incident. They told the world everything, huh? The Foundation spokesman claimed that a certain system within the towers it occupied has been engaged, and that the energy it provides will activate unmanned, Last Age era weapons lying dormant in areas across the world. He described these weapons as each possessing overwhelming destructive potential and foretold that they would seek out and destroy all human military holdings. Following the broadcast, the three forces pledged an immediate response, but the specifics of their plans did little more than reveal that the power struggle among them remains foremost in their minds. Of course. So much for that. The chain of meetings held in the wake of the Foundation's revelation uniformly devolved into an exchange of insults and accusations. In the face of this new threat, panic continues to fan existing tensions and increase volatility. Well, so much for a common threat uniting humanity. Not quite that simple, is it? After his announcement, the Foundation spokesman disappeared. No word on his whereabouts has emerged. Was their ultimate goal world ruination? If so, their plans may soon see fruition. It remains unclear what recourse remains to us. We can only fight, that we may survive. That has always been and remains now our sole option. Reminds me of what Sheila, or no, not Sheila. What the nameless operator at the end of Armored Core Nexus says, right? Fighting is the only way we know how, or something. We must fight, even like if there's no hope left. It is our way. He says something like that. I mean, what else can you do? VOW, it's like either fight or just, you might as well just blow your own head off. So most people will choose fight. At least there's a chance. VOW Personnel File 56. Fat Man, male, age 62. An exceptionally experienced stalker said to be the oldest still in action. He has partnered with countless mercs over his long career. More often than not, his partners have also enjoyed great success in the field. For that, he is revered by those in the know as the luck bringer. I like that, that's cool. The reputation comes largely from his one hard and fast rule. His partner survives, however dire their situation. True to that rule, he has snatched many from the jaws of certain death. He remains unswerving in his dedication to fight alongside those who refuse to abandon the fight. Even though he was saying all this stuff about wanting to quit, I guess he was just kind of dicking around at the beginning of the game when he said that. VOW Personnel File 57, The Foundation Man. The culprit that infected the systems of UNAX supplied to the three forces with doctored code, causing them to rebel en masse. Using the UNAC rebellion as a diversion, the Foundation infiltrated the towers. There, they activated one of the core systems, making the towers generate special particles that fuel unmanned weapons. It is said that powerful weaponry made in the last age remains in hibernation throughout the world, only awaiting the resumption of energy feeds to emerge and fight again. The three forces arranged for mutual talks over the handling of the towers and under their respective control. To no one's surprise, however, the negotiations broke up acrimoniously, prompting the factions to declare war. Just like before, just like they already were. The individual claiming to speak for the Foundation subsequently disappeared, leaving their motive shrouded in mystery. Oh, we were the last ones to hear their last words. VOW Personnel File 58, the Reaper Squad. A group of 4 ACs that appeared seemingly at random in various battles and attacked indiscriminately. They remained the battlefield's scourge until they were successively destroyed by a single mercenary. That was us. They have been confirmed to have coordinated operations with the Foundation at least temporarily in some form of an alliance. However, their motivation was even more unclear than the Foundation's. This led to wild speculation, labeling them anything from simple hooligan mercs with bloodlust to terrorists ideologically opposing the three factions, or the three forces, I guess. Each of the 4 members had a single letter as their codename. The member believed to have been the leader went by J. VOW Personnel File 59. Hello and thanks for checking out VOW. This is Jay, Jester, VOW Chief Editor. A few words about Voice of War. We're a network, oh that's what it stands for. We're a network dedicated to gathering and sharing any and all news from battlefields everywhere. Okay. That lines up with the name. We're not a singular structured organization. We're more of an action group composed of several key members. We also don't have a set base of operations. I personally go from conflict to conflict and report on them as they happen. Occasionally I get interview requests, but the way we work, it's never been possible to arrange face-to-face meetings. Sorry, but... oh, champ. That's just how it is. After all, it shouldn't matter to you who I am. What possible benefit is there for you to know if I'm a man or woman, or how old I am? I would rather keep providing you with news that benefits you. You have made it through one war, but the world thirsts for more. Boss champ. The world thirsts for more bloodshed. Because you are human, perhaps that will never end. And that is what intrigues us. That's all for now, but never forget, have a nice war. That's not a surprise. Nice plot twist reveal that the news organization is, yeah, the same as the Foundation. They're just the same AI system that's manipulating all of this behind the scenes. Also, I don't think I fully explained it, but oh, I'll read the plot summary. It'll be there. Never mind. I'll still read it like I have before, just so there's no confusion. VOW Personnel File 60, Fred Nakano. A battlefield cameraman said to be in the thick of the action wherever fighting occurs. Despite having recorded and released countless videos, no one has admitted to actually meeting Nakano. Well, that explains it. Part of the Foundation also, and VOW. Indeed, even the famed war correspondent's gender, let alone place of birth or age, is known. It was all the same thing. The AI system entrenched itself everywhere without anyone even realizing it. VOW, the Foundation. I wouldn't even be surprised if we're about to read an article about the signs being a part of it too, but I don't think so. There's only 20 seconds left. We'll see. Considered an urban myth of the battlefield, Nakano's very existence is hotly debated. Regardless, videos of in-combat footage are continually uploaded under that name. Unless... oh, I think they might have actually just been referencing what Maggie was doing before, taking photos without telling anyone. Hardcore mode unlocked! Hardcore mode is a challenging mode for playing through all story missions under extremely difficult conditions. A separate save file will be made for hardcore mode. The current normal mode play data and AC parts data will be saved separately. Oh, you can't carry it over. The following items will be reset to default when starting a challenge. AC parts in possession, money, player rank, shop lineup. Each challenge has a maximum number of ACs left, quote unquote, is reduced every time a mission ends in failure. Oh my god, it's like Iron Man. If you die, but like, you can die more than once, but not too many times, and then you fail and have to start the whole game over? If it drops to 0, the challenge fails. Access hardcore mode via the sortie menu screen. Good luck. Damn! That's hardcore. Like, actually, I wasn't even just trying to make a pun. I was literally just thinking, that is hardcore. Oh, and then my little stream bot just... nice timing, dude. Okay, that's it then. You don't get a credits roll for this one. You just get those little news briefings telling you how everything ended up. Interesting. Well, I guess that's it then. The plot summary. We read part of this at the end of the last video. But I'll reread it. And then I'm out. Verdict day is set 100 years after the events of Armored Core 5. The contamination that shrouded much of Earth has begun to subside, exposing the 7 towers, 20 kilometer tall structures containing ancient, highly advanced technology. Disputes over control of the towers have escalated into the Verdict War, which is principally fought between the 3 forces. Benide, an autocratic quasi-feudal state that wants to use the towers to build a world based on the principle of might is right. Sirius Corporation, a federation of resource-rich settlements that intends to administer the towers for the prosperity of all people. And Evergreen Family, a semi-theocratic organization that arose from the refugees who Francis Batty Curtis led out of the city a century ago. The people we saved at the end of the last game. They make Evergreen Family, the green guys here. God, I lost my spot. Yeah. Refugees who Francis Batty Curtis led out of the city a century ago and which now seeks to restore the Earth's natural environment. A fourth major power is the Foundation, a research group which claims neutrality in the Verdict War and supplies the 3 forces with advanced weapons, including UNACs, unmanned armored cores. That's what it stood for, yeah. Also of note, an enigmatic 4-man armored core team called Reaper Squad sometimes intervenes in battles between the factions, attacking all combatants indiscriminately. The player is an AC pilot known only as the Lone Mercenary, who is supported by transport pilot Fatman and operator Magnolia Maggie Curtis, a retired ace mercenary and descendant of Francis. Oh right, that was her connection. She was a direct descendant of Fran from the last game. And then she pulls an RD on us and betrays us. Damn, that's sad. The Lone Mercenary initially works contracts for the 3 forces in the Verdict War, some of which involve hunting other mercenaries, whom the 3 factions despise for refusing to pledge loyalty to them. Okay. The status quo is interrupted when the Foundation activates a hidden control mechanism in the UNACs turning them against the three forces and seizing all of the towers. The lone mercenary is given missions to counter the Foundation and becomes a target of Reaper Squad, who are discovered to be cybernetically enhanced pilots in league with the Foundation. That's almost like that's literally the Human Plus concept from the first game, which I'll talk about another Easter egg I noticed that I almost forgot to mention. Maggie, who retired after being injured by Reaper Squad 2 years earlier, yet never lost her passion for battle, eventually abandons the lone mercenary and Fat Man when Reaper Squad offers her the means to pilot an AC again. That's how she was able to pilot again. They turned her into a cyborg. Human Plus, basically. Huh, this is a nice callback to the original game. The other members of Reaper Squad subsequently reveal that their purpose is to eliminate exceptional AC pilots, such as the lone mercenary and Maggie, to prevent the rise of another Dark Raven, quote-unquote. The legendary AC pilot who defeated the AC named Exousia a century ago, which was apparently being piloted by God, the way they told it, the story. During an assault on one of the Foundation's last strongholds, the lone mercenary confronts Maggie, who insists on fighting to the death even when her AC suffers crippling damage. Following Maggie's defeat, the Foundation's nameless leader challenges the lone mercenary to a duel, with Reaper Squad's commander and last surviving member, Jay, who is armed with the NWG-IX/V. That was the name of that mech. Okay. An ancient AC model retrieved from a tower. The lone mercenary destroys Jay, but it is a hollow victory. The Foundation's leader explains he harbors a boundless hatred of humanity and desires its extinction, gloating that the towers contain automated factories that have been set to produce hostile UNACs indefinitely. As a result, the three forces will continue to be mired in the verdict war long after the Foundation leader's demise, preventing any of them from restoring order to the world and giving humanity hope for the future. Batman defiantly retorts that he and the lone mercenary will keep fighting as long as they are able. And the way they said that, though, listen to the Foundation leader's last words when he's defeated. Talking about callbacks. Listen to what he says here.
But if you think you are different, then carry on. You have that right and responsibility.
There it is. Those of you who've been watching this entire marathon, he just quoted, using slightly different words, but he literally just quoted R, the AI from and main villain of the first Armored Core game ever. When he says, humans cannot live without order, even if it is a lie. And then he says, go on living, Raven. He said, find out which one of us was right. You have the right, and you have the duty to find that out. He literally just said that. You have the right and responsibility to find out which one of us was right. There it is. You have the right and responsibility. You have that right. The duty to find that out. And then the whole Raven's Nest blows up. That's an awesome fucking callback. That is grade A fan service right there. This, along with some of the stuff I saw here about the cybernetically enhanced pilots, the Human Plus project. That's why that's why when you destroy R and the AI system and the Raven's Nest blows up with it, when that AI system is destroyed and shut down, the game, before rolling to credits, says, at this moment, the generation of rebirth, quote unquote, came to an end. The Human Plus program, Ravens and AC pilots that were basically just being controlled by the Raven's Nest AI, it all came to an end. They all shut down.
You have that right and responsibility.
What a nice callback to Armored Core 1. That's a hell of an ending. Even if there's no credits roll after this.
Exactly what we'll do.
Even if there's no end credits, this is what...
As long as we can still fight.
Yeah, and then Fat Man saying that.
Dylan! You son of a bitch.
Hell yeah, dude. Like, that's such a strong ending compared to last game. That was good. And again, the callback to the first Armored Core, like, this was fucking bravo. This was well done. Much better storytelling than Armored Core 5 and a much more satisfying ending and conclusion. Even if it does have that cliffhanger about, you know, it kind of isn't really meant to be a cliffhanger. It's literally just meant to send that message that humans will never give up. Even when faced with impossible odds, like what he just said about these incredibly powerful weapons that will emerge and try to destroy humanity, that we'll find a way. That's what Fat Man said. As long as we're still alive and able to, we're gonna keep fighting. We won't give up. Like you want us to, basically. Yeah, that's a hell of a strong message and really fucking cool way to end the game, honestly. It's really neat. I kind of had the feeling, I knew that Carol and the Chief weren't going to come back as the AI's voice, but the Foundation's leader might as well have been them, basically. To a certain extent. What's implied that they're different, though, is the fact that he calls the Dark Raven a myth, but the Chief and Carol knew about, I mean, that's how the legend came to be, right? But I like how the Chief and Carol, that AI system, was basically passed down as God. That was God trying to save the world, and then the Dark Raven defied God to the very end, at the end of Armored Core 5, 100 years ago. It's interesting how that was spun like that. By, of course, the Foundation, who basically made Maggie tell that story before we fought her and killed her. Allegedly, her body was never found. So see, there's little things like that that hint at the fact that they probably did plan a direct sequel to this, but then it never came to be because I guess the series just kind of fizzled out. Like, the popularity was just not good enough for them to make another sequel, so the Armored Core series just didn't come back until literally a few months ago. And this game was over 10 years ago now. So I doubt Armored Core 6 is going to continue this storyline. It's probably going to be something completely new. And I will admit, I did see one line at most, of Armored Core 6 Fires of Rubicon. Of, not the plot summary, just when you click on the Wikipedia on it. Oh no, I think it was a plot, yeah. The first line, which it says, it's set in a future where humanity has developed an interstellar civilization. So it's in outer space! We're going back to outer space since we haven't been there since Armored Core 2, literally. That's insane. There hasn't been one that takes you into, well, I guess, you know, technically Silent Line takes you into outer space for the satellite, destroying the satellite cannon, but, you know, that's it. You don't go to the moon, you don't go to Mars. But now apparently Armored Core 6 is interstellar completely, so it's going to be going from one planet to another. It's going to take place across a bunch of different planets, which I'm excited to see that. That's going to be nice. Especially with the graphics of the PS5 compared to this shit we just watched, which is PS3. I'm ready for that, like, shock of, like, holy shit, this looks amazing now. So I can't wait for that. And I can't wait to see how the series makes its comeback. From what I heard, apparently people said good things about it. Like, it's actually a cool game. So I'm excited for Armored Core 6. That'll be tomorrow. But for now, I gotta get running to bed. It's getting late. I gotta go. So as always, thank you all very much for watching. Appreciate the support across Twitch and YouTube. As always, please, I bid you all to please take care of yourselves. Stay safe out there. Don't die. And until next time, I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, and good night. Peace. Bye, everybody.
Ooh. Dylan! You son of a bitch.